Hey, Valiant Blaze here with Sole Purpose Gaming. What's going on, everybody? I wanted to bring you guys a little video about the Dreadnought. That's Destiny, in case you guys don't play the game, and I wanted to go ahead and explore the inner lurkings of the Hive spaceship. This is going to be a pretty cool video right here. I'm going to go ahead and post a picture right here. Bam, there it is. There's all the locations right there. That's not all the locations, of course, because I'm sure there's things underground and, there's really secret passageways and stuff like that in there. So I'm really interested in that. Let's go ahead and start off with where I believe to be the entrance of the ship. In case you can't read that, that says Hull Breach. I believe this to be the entrance because, I don't believe that this ship has a bunch of holes punched in it just for the heck of it. I've seen like they seem to be like ants where they build non-stop, the hive that is, and they're always building stuff. So I don't think that something would tear a hole into their it's supposed to be like royalty right here. You know what I'm saying? Like their king ship and them not repair it. So I think what ends up happening, this is totally speculation. I could be wrong about everything in this video, but just speculation, you guys. I believe what's going to end up happening is that little video clip that you end up seeing at one point in one of the trailers where it looks like the Queen's brother's in some kind of spaceship and he's yelling or something. I believe that maybe you get them to help you out, to get into the ship. He goes over there, whatever, and maybe he crashes his ship into the the side of the hull right there and breaches it. A hull breach, get it? So that's what I think is going to end up happening and how you're going to end up getting inside there. Again, speculation or whatever, I think it'd be kind of a cool story, whatever, the Queen's brother died like that, but he's kind of a cool character or whatever, so I would like him to be a little bit more fleshed out before they kill him off. You can see in these photos right here that you're out in space, and I believe that's where the hull breach is located. Again, breach, what I'm saying, big hole, you're outside. Right here you can see a couple of photos, and it kind of seems that like that's where your ship's gonna let you off. And you can see the Guardians right here walking into the ship, whatever, guns ready. I believe this is where the hull breach, and this is where you're gonna go in. I don't see anything like sticking out of the hull breach though. That's the only thing that brings into question. Like right here, you can see like the little platform, whatever, leading into the ship. I don't see that there, but maybe it's so small, whatever, it doesn't really pop up on the map. And the only location that has something like that would be the hanging crypts. But I don't believe this to be the hanging crypts because I believe that this is the hanging crypts right here. As you can see these casket looking things hanging from the ceiling, all these chains, and I think that would make more sense if that was the hanging crypts. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm totally wrong, maybe that is the entrance, but it should be mentioned that these are from over a year before the game came out, I believe these released. I could be wrong, but it was like about that time. Why things that were in concept art a year before the game ever released are finally coming into the game now in a DLC, that's for another video, not this one. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep moving on. And here we see the Titan go ahead and smashing somebody with his epic hammer in this room that seems to be circular. I say this room is circular not just because there's a circular platform in the middle of the room, but if you look in the top left hand corner, you see that there's pillars, and the pillars seem to go in a circle. If the room was squared, it seemed really weird to have a bunch of pillars going in a circle and going outward like that. So I'm pretty sure this room is circular, and this I believe to be the very end of the crypts. Or it could be the narthex. The narthex is also a circular room, but I'm kind of leaning over to the hanging crypts because if you look inside of the hanging crypts really carefully, you see the circle inside of it, and then you see a larger circle outside of it, which could be a mark for those pillars I was talking about. You don't see the outer circle inside of the narthex, so I'm leaning towards the hanging crypts. I think, in my opinion, that we're going to end up fighting that hive with a huge axe in one of these rooms right here. It's at the very end of the hall and stuff like that, it just kind of makes sense to me. It seems like a really good place to put a boss fight. Otherwise, you go over there, then what, you double back? I think there has to be a boss fight there, in my opinion. Yeah, and who knows, either one, it could be, if that picture is of the hanging crypts, then most likely we'll end up fighting this guy over in the narthex. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, then I'm an idiot. Sorry. Alright, we also have the Court of Oryx. And we've had quite a few details. I think more than any other room, we have more details in this run. And, what it is you're able to go into this area, this public space, and activate an event. And this event, whatever it is, if it's touching a stone or whatever, making fun of Crota's mom or whatever, you're going to end up causing a bunch of random bosses to come out. And as far as I know, it's one random boss, and maybe, you know, maybe there's a couple of extra little guys on the side, and you basically gotta own them. And they're gonna, I guess, consistently come out, and you can activate this over and over again, from what it looks like. Somebody asked if it was going to be similar to the Prison of Elders, and Luke Smith answered no, it is not similar to the Prison of Elders. So I guess there's not going to be any hidden objectives in there or anything like that. Maybe that's what he was queuing on, but as far as like enemies coming in waves and stuff, it sounds exactly like Prison of Elders. So I don't know, maybe they're going to have an extra little thing to it, whatever, extra little I guess maybe the enemies won't be exactly like the enemies that you fought before. Maybe you have to do something special to kill them or something, or maybe you have to jump on certain platforms. I don't really know, but hopefully it's not too much teamwork, because if it isn't a public space, then that means that you're going to be playing with random guys that probably don't have mics and don't have really good communication skills. So hopefully this is pretty straightforward. Just shoot the bullet sponge until it dies. Even though that's not the funnest thing in the world, I mean, it's not very fun, whatever, to have to do an objective with a bunch of random guys you don't know. Or, you know, what the heck, maybe they just throw us the wolves, whatever, and see how they like it. Because I remember a lot of people complaining earlier about the raids not having matchmaking. And this is pretty much what it would be. A bunch of random guys running around trying to organize something with, you know, 4 emotes. Dancing, pointing, sitting down, and waving. And, whatever. Alright. As far as the other locations on the map, there's not a whole lot we know about them. I've got a couple of pictures right here. This could be some of the rooms right here. As far as the gateway goes, I believe that this is the gateway right here. As you can see, there seems to be a gateway behind this guy. This freaking Gundam looking freaking Cabal with a massive weapon. I know these guys teleport in out of random, but I'm thinking maybe they also have like warp gates, because I mean right here it says gateway right away right here. So I mean, I'm thinking that must be what it is. This guy seems to be different from all the other ones we've seen, so I'm thinking maybe he's like a mini boss or something, or maybe he's a full-fledged boss. I don't know, but this definitely seems to be the gateway for sure for me. We also have the at the very bottom left right there, you can see the altar of Oryx. I'm pretty sure that's where you're gonna end up fighting Oryx eventually. You probably won't be able to get into it unless you do like, I really don't know how they're gonna do the raid, man. Like, they're gonna do the raid in the exact same location. That's kind of weird. I'm thinking maybe they transfer you over to an alternate dimension, because I know the Hive deal alternate dimensions, because that's what they did over in the last raid. Like when you were jumping down to the hole, like you were kind of going to another dimension. Like, I don't know if you noticed or not, but you know, that things got really weird, bro, once you got down there. And this is pretty much all we know about all the locations right now. Maybe later on we'll get some more info and maybe some more pictures, and I'll be able to piece together. But maybe I'll make a part 2 video. But right now this is all we've got. And they haven't stated how many players you can even bring down to the ship, I don't believe. So if you could bring 6 players down here, you know what I'm saying, to try to activate this freaking raid over at the Altar of Oryx, that would be freaking amazing. Alright, well that's all I got for now, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe for more daily videos, and Valiant Blaze out.